I was doing a live stream, follow me on Twitch, and somebody asked me for an update on the 10-year-old that shot his mom for a VR headset.
Tonight, chilling new details of a 10-year-old Milwaukee boy opening fire, killing his mother at close range. 12 News is not naming the boy due to his age, but new court documents reveal the boy opened fire because his mom wouldn't buy him something on Amazon, and then he purchased a virtual reality headset from her Amazon account the day after she died. The deadly shooting happened Monday at the boy's home near 87th and Hemlock on the northwest side of the city. Police initially ruled the shooting accidental, but the criminal complaint says the 10-year-old's family called police with serious concerns the next day. The boy's sister telling detectives, quote, "He has had rage issues all of his life. He becomes very angry and acts out," adding that he had been seeing a therapist. And when police questioned the boy a second time, they say he told them the shooting wasn't accidental and that he was mad at his mother because she woke him up early that morning. According to this complaint, police say the boy told them he took his mother's keys and grabbed the gun from a lockbox, then went down to the basement to confront his mother while she was doing laundry. The boy told investigators he only meant to scare his mother by shooting at the wall, instead admitted that he shot her in the face and that he knew guns can kill people. No one answered the door at the family's home Thursday. The complaint says the boy's grandmother said he told her, quote, "I'm sorry for killing my mom," then asked if his Amazon package had arrived.
Well, Hillary, tonight, what's next for this boy?
Well, Patrick, he is charged as an adult. He's due back in court next week, and if convicted, could face 60 years in prison. Meanwhile, his mother's funeral is set for Friday.
This was the first in-person hearing for the boy, and it's odd, if not troubling or jarring, to see grown men, deputies, walk a small child into a courtroom wearing a detention center issued T-shirt. But the fact is, he's accused of a terrible crime and he's been charged as an adult. The 10-year-old throughout most of the hearing sat quietly with his head down.
You understand we're in juvenile court, but this is an adult court proceeding.
Prosecutors have charged him with first-degree intentional homicide. Records indicate he shot his mother in the face after refusing to buy him a virtual reality headset.
The complaint alleges that the victim was shot at very close range in the head.
On Wednesday, the boy's attorneys asked the court to drop a second count of reckless homicide, calling it redundant. That will be decided next month. They've also asked bail be reduced to $100, the only money they say the boy has.
My team and I have spoken with him about his ability to post anything. He told us about piggy banks with savings that he had from gifts, from birthday gifts, and scavenging through cushions in the couch that he's been able to save up.
The judge did not reduce bail, keeping it at $50,000. If the boy is unable to post bail, he may remain in custody now and for the rest of his life if convicted of intentional homicide.
And I couldn't give an update because it was all fresh and new and there wasn't any update. And I don't know if it was just because it was around Christmas and God, Jesus, the Holy Spirit, and Satan all gathered around the dinner table and decided to give me a gift, but I have an update for you. And yes, it is very stupid.
Or a 10-year-old boy accused of killing his mother in court.
That hearing wrapped up just minutes ago.
And according to the criminal complaint, Kiana Mann's son shot her last month at their home near 87th and Magnolia in Milwaukee.
Investigative reporter Hillary Mintz is here with us. State law, Hillary, dictates because of the charge, this child is automatically charged as an adult.
Right, Derek. This 10-year-old could be looking at 6 decades in prison if convicted. And according to court documents, this boy shot his mother because he was upset he couldn't have a gaming system. Police say the boy initially claimed the shooting was an accident and happened while he twirled the gun around last month. Prosecutors say he admitted he was upset with his mother because she woke him up early and wouldn't buy him a virtual reality headset from Amazon. Now, he said he took his mom's keys and got her gun from the lockbox the night before, went into the basement where she was doing laundry, fired at the wall, said he meant to scare her, but instead shot her in the face, killing her. Today's virtual hearing was brief, and the judge explained why the boy wasn't seen on video.
The child or juvenile is present, but because the court had previously ordered that his image or photo not be used in any manner, that is why I'm permitting that his video be off for today.
The boy is currently in a juvenile detention facility. The judge set a $50,000 cash bail. The defense is looking to lower that.
For the first time, we are hearing from the family of a 10-year-old being charged as an adult for killing his mother.
This happened just more than a month ago at their home near 87th and Hemlock. Our Uba Ali joins us live now after speaking with his aunt and grandmother. And Uba, what a painful time for the family.
Yeah, absolutely. But they're holding on to the great memories they shared with Kiana Mann. They remember her as the life of the party, someone who adored her children. That's why they say this makes it extra difficult.
It's hard because she's supposed to be here.
That thought keeps Laretha Mann and her family up at night. It's a tragedy that cuts deep.
I can't believe he did it.
Her 10-year-old grandson is accused of killing his mother, Kiana Mann, at their home in the early hours of November 21st. Detectives say the boy told them he got the gun because he was mad at his mom for waking him up at 6 in the morning and that she would not allow him to order a virtual reality headset from Amazon.
Did you ever think your nephew was capable of this?
No. Absolutely not.
Rhonda Reed still has a hard time understanding why her nephew, according to prosecutors, planned the murder of his mother the night before.
He was upset about these devices being taken.
Rhonda says her nephew started going to therapy more than a year ago. He was diagnosed with mood and conduct disorder, and part of his treatment plan was to limit his use of electronics.
Do you think he, as a 10-year-old, understands what he did?
I don't think he understands the brevity of what he did.
From juvenile detention, Rhonda says her nephew has told her he's blocked out what happened that morning and shifts the conversation.
When he calls, he's just like, make sure like all of my tablets and my laptops and everything that is mine is properly packaged.
Do you think he should be charged as an adult?
That's a really difficult question. I do understand how they were able to come up with that type of charge.
He needs to pay for what he done.
Rhonda believes the best place for his safety and for others is in jail, but with help.
No matter what happens with him, I'm not sure that in this state that he would receive proper care anyway.
Both women say there is no closure in a situation like this one.
There are no winners in this situation.
Extremely tough season for this family. That 10-year-old child is due back in court in mid-January.
This kid is sitting around waiting to be tried by a jury to see if he's going to stay in jail for a long time. He's trying to get bond reduced because he can't afford it because he's a 10-year-old. He shot his own mother. He beat up his own cousin. He's a certified weirdo who has mental problems, and he's still sitting around in front of everybody saying, can I have my stuff back? Can I have my gadgets? Make sure everything's ready for me. You took your own mother's life and it hasn't sunk in yet. It will at some point in your life. You will realize that you decided to point a gun at your own mother and say, I want my VR headset. You took your mother's life. Right now it's fine. People are saying, oh, how could he even have access to the gun? Oh, he's a 10-year-old. We should be more considerate. We should understand this. We should understand that. This dude is going around not having a care in the world, and he is facing a punishment for taking his own mother's life. So I have to ask this question again, just for my own sanity, because I'm not really too sure yet. Am I crazy for not caring what happens to this kid? He chose what he did. He chose a circumstance, and all these days later, he don't even care. So why should I feel bad for somebody who doesn't even care? I would love to know everybody's thoughts about this in the comments. Do you think his bond should be reduced? Do you think he should face a maximum sentence? Y'all know my stance on people who willingly take people's lives unjustly. You take a life, you get your life taken. I would love to know everybody's thoughts in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see y'all in the next one. Goodbye. And if I could be perfectly honest, VR headset's not even worth doing all that.